first versus second. Kingzone Dragon X are back-to-back champions against Blackjack Griffin, as Griffin currently 21-0.
In the bottom side, and they're trying to push. Bang actually getting really close to score here, looking for the engagement. Flash on in is perfect, but the nice stun from the Pike. Jeff pushing forward to get the hook here on Tomato with the slow, which means
main stuff from SKT. Didn't get any Drakes in the first game, so nice to pick up their first. And for it to be an Infernal to boot, as Effort's not spotted.
Trying to get that stun at the score, who wasn't looking, and there's the ultimate coming in from Sejuani, flipped over the back, and first blood is alley-ooped to Faker in the mid lane.
Tal has a good laning matchup here, remember? So running at Smeb can't go badly.
He's going. Okay, the flash ult into a flash response from Smeb. Let's see if Tal gets over-aggressive here. We got Score hanging around.
Smeb didn't use his passive in that play either. Here we go.
Do have the ultimate here, X-Tech ultimatum, and no ultimate onto Tal. The knockup comes in, and he has gone too far down the lane. A little bit awkward now as Tal is coming over to this control ward, and we have actually Blank in the river. Trying to engage now, but this is a huge distance. Bang trying to go in there. This blows ult, but they're trying to go onto Tal here with the Abyssal Voyage. Nice knock up there, but it's not enough. Tal, 4-on-1. You're not going to win without your flash. Smite comes in, Score is able to get it, but he's pulled in and knocked up and down he goes go. Nice extra damage coming in there from Faker, and now they want to engage. Faker with that black shield is going to get a second double knockup, but where's the follow-up? Effort doesn't have enough damage. Now Yasuo's going to go down, the stopwatch to block the Pike ult, and that is a 3-for-1. I don't even think Bang was able to get there in time. It was just coming up. They do get the kill.
On the X as well, so it's actually kill goal to Faker and Sejuani. Ideal for SKT. But then Smeb walks up, doesn't have to use anything, and thank you very much. 3-man knockup.
Stopwatch from Bang. You talked about no damage. He didn't have his ultimate available, so he wasn't able to use that, but he was out of the fight entirely because of a bit of a fat finger there. This is going to push him out of the fight. And it is 4-on-3. The TP, though, coming on in. It's not going to be stolen. Blank should be able to get this one and get out, but not able to get out in time. Actually bringing the Camille over the wall. Can he survive? No, he cannot. In the end, now they're trying to get out the score here, but a fantastic devour there. Faker is going to live. The passive is procced here. Again, Rift Herald for the one kill. Let's see if they can pick up another one. Going to miss the Pike stun, but it might not matter here as Mata has 4 members of SKT.
Funneling this series so far, if you're joining us late, KT got this mid lane turret down earlier. We'll be able to clean it up. Okay.
Trying to dodge on a Tal, and there's just nowhere for him to go.
Coming in early enough. We're going to watch the replay. This is definitely one you could have inferred because they run at Tal, and assuming that Aatrox pulls turret aggro, it's always going to be a kill.
Straight here on the bottom side, but that means that KT is trying to commit onto Faker here, who is going 1v2 and has no help. Trying to actually knock down Score, but a fantastic movement pings into the mid lane.
They have
no idea. This is going to be snuck away here. Finally, the first assistance ping in the river. No, that was really close.
Actually make things happen as Victor's got some items, and here comes the TP.
They're trying to trap him.
Look at this. Who?
It's 5 members of SKT up in the top side, trying to get on Mata. Is going to miss the Sejuani ultimate, and Deft and Score are on the run.
If it can still set up the last breath.
It's not going to land it here. He's going to get the stun onto Deft, but he does have the QSS. Still on the chase here with the Ignite. Once that knockup is going to flash it this time.
It's night and day. Aatrox will outscale naturally and has a huge item lead. We're going to watch the replay. Deft makes the great escape. The sidestep on the Bone Skewer, the big reason that he was to live. We saw this on the kill field. You know exactly what happened here. Mata just straight up died. But the side lanes are where KT will find benefit. As long as they're not in the same lane as
information we have on the bottom side. Trying to engage here on a Faker, though. He is going to try to go in and kill Score. Can he do it? That's the question. No, the stopwatch keeps him alive. The GA is going to be popped, and here comes Effort. Can he help him out? Faker trying to pull off.
Because of that, KT have to be so careful. Even walking up like this is so risky.
Oh boy, Smeb going forward. The binding is going to miss. And he does Dark Flight to safety in the end, but can it happen again? They get the knockup onto him. The stopwatch is going to save him right before he does go down, but they get the effective pick. And now BEAUZ is going to be used on the team just to chunk them out before the fight even happens.
That's 15 seconds.
Okay, they're going to get the stun here on Amada, but he does have the QSS. Blank getting low. The trouble bubble is going to land, and he's getting so low. Oh, Blank is going to survive in the end, but it's way too close for comfort. And that does mean that SKT will actually back off of the Baron.
Aatrox spawns now and can TP over.
Oh boy, this is really unfortunate now for SKT. Blank has to recall and go back into the base, but he's not going to actually. He's going to stick around. The TP's coming in, double TP. In fact, and Blank is so low, can he get the steal? Effort looking for the engage. Who's going to get it? The smite not coming in. He gets the kill onto Zoe, and no smite is going to go down, but it's 3 kills over to the side of SKT. Baron does go over to the Aatrox, but he will go down in the end, and SKT win the big team fight, will kill Smab, and that is a 4-for-1 in favor of SKT.
For chase score, just shadowing Faker. They know it's 2v2 at the moment, but it's much more than that.
Oh boy, the big knock up here, trying to dodge it there, and Pike is able to come on in. 2 kills over to Faker, makes that 3. Actually, as Bang is able to pick up that 3rd one. Now here comes Effort, finally gets the nice engage, and a triple kill to Faker. That will be 4-for-0. To the side of SKT, and maybe now they can try to push.
Definitely gonna try and push and maybe even end the game, but it's a big mistake from the side of KT. Why are they walking into melee range of a free farm Yasuo? Really bad decision, and now Death, eventually you'd have to think will go down.
He's trying to kite 3 members. He almost takes down Blank, but the stun comes down, and Death will go down. Make that a 4th kill for the Yasuo in the mid lane, and finally Faker able to carry his team, and it looks like SKT may have done it.
Full zoom onto Faker. He was the man that SKT set up around. This telecom war is going 3 games.
Looks like it, Papa. 1 second, 2 seconds here left on the Camille, but with 4 or 5 members in the mid side, they get the knock up on Amada. They're trying to take him down too. He will. And the last of the turrets will as well. Just desperation at this point. As Legendary goes Faker, and down will go the Nexus. We're going to game number 3.
KT roster, don't read the enemy team. They need to avoid the full commitments onto the Yasuo. In the side lane, 4v1, sure. But they see 2 members. They don't assume a stealth Pike and more friends topside. And one by one, the dominoes fell to the sword of Yasuo. This was definitely a hard carry performance from Faker. Bang on the Morgana, picks up a victory, ended up just being utility and a bit of poke in team fights. But we all know who deserves the MVP from this one. SKT, they stick the team fights, they win the game, and now we get that 3rd game, which could go either way.
It really could. You know, we talked about it before. KT, they're not the most solid team in the mid to late game. Mistakes do come in to bite them at the worst possible time to essentially give the game over to SKT, who they finally executed really well. It looks like a team towards the end of this game. Let's see how this fight goes down in their vision, especially.
They see 2 members and they think we're golden, but Darius' bot lane, doesn't matter that he's not there. You're opting into Faker at one of the biggest item timings. Remember that Blank has only items to buff Faker. He has the Knight's Vow, and he also has the Zeke's Convergence, and you're just dogpiling onto a Yasuo who is God when you come to him.
Effort, after a weak performance in game number 1, he comes back and he performs on the